Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Niall Hogan of Touchtech Payments, and we're at the Finextra and UKTI event in Copenhagen. Thank you very much for joining me.
My pleasure.
So PSD2 is coming in November 2017. Do you think it's too soon to start working on it now?
No, I think there's a tendency for banks and things to think that there's a regulatory burden for down the line, but we believe there's an opportunity here for banks to platformise their existing infrastructure using the guidelines in PSD2, and to use that to kind of diversify their services, particularly around things like authentication as a service, things like that, leveraging their KYC and AML capabilities to provide that service to the greater public.
So Generation Y is an increasingly big demographic. How will banks acquire these customers?
So I guess traditionally banks would have acquired these kind of customers on things like current account charges and fees, but those kind of days are gone, right? Fees are basically on the floor, barely anybody pays them, and what they do pay are very small. But as you say, Generation Y, at the moment they're 36% of all revenue derived from retail banking, but 15 years from now they're going to be 71%. Now, these customers are not only kind of growing in size, but they're increasingly disloyal. They're digital natives. They're used to experiences from things like Facebook and WhatsApp. Now, what this means is that they're really only impressed by things like UX, user experience, ease of use and those kinds of things. And I think going forward, if banks want to compete for these customers, that's how they're going to have to do it.
So what are banks going to do with their card infrastructures to make them more attractive to things like instant payments?
So as I say, we're talking about convenience, and I guess instant payments are really convenient, right? But the problem there for the bank is they have to pull out all their card infrastructure and replace it with instant payment infrastructure. So I guess the way what they prefer to do would be to leverage what they have. And I guess what they can do is they can open up to partners, smaller companies, newer companies who have good disruptive solutions that kind of bolt on to what they have already. So I guess that's kind of this is a service we offer, right? If you bolt on to something like 3DS, which is an industry standard, it's been around for 15, 20 years or longer, and banks, they can trust it, it's reliable, it's scalable, and the burden of acquisition is much, much lower. So it provides savings, but also they can still compete with things like instant payments in terms of convenience.
Niall, thank you very much.
Very welcome.
And thank you for watching.